turn this stupid thing on, I think.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Sorry, it's on the angle because
I've worked with worse before.
couldn't hold it straight.
I've worked with a lot worse. That wasn't in half, sir. How much did you?
Oh, you said cut the tip off, so I cut the
And
tip
then cut it in half.
off. Okay, cut it in half.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Properly provided.
It's that second half they always miss. They have to put you in the hot box. He says my shop's cluttered. Look at all this. Trying to get over here to the saw. Pitiful. Pitiful.
It's pan around. You can walk in my shop. Pan around. You can walk.
Well, it's good. You have to do it. You have to do it this way. You old crippled fart. You get in a wheelchair probably next week.
I don't have to take an hour to move stuff to get to what I want to work on.
You don't have a wife either.
What's that got to do with your shop?
You don't have a wife either. Let's provide instructions. Failure to communicate. Anyway, what we're doing here is Don destroyed his nut somehow. Well, he didn't do it. It came that way. This is the horizontal feed nut for that. What year is that Cincinnati?
I can't remember. I knew it at one time. Seems like it's...
Called old age, dementia.
I can't remember.
Anyway,
Let's just be guessing.
we need to make a left-hand acme thread for that shaft. And I'm not going to use this. We're going to use bronze for a good nut. If he wasn't making more noise, I'd talk to you. It's all Don's fault. So what we're going to do before I was so rudely interrupted is we're going to take one of these cast iron riser cutoffs off of the rails I've been making and use it as a test nut real quick instead of messing one of these up. Don searched and searched and searched and couldn't find a tap for this thing. But then all of a sudden, he found one after we'd already bought a left-handed boring bar and all that, and I was going to single point it. This will make it be a lot easier. It was like 80 bucks. If nothing else, it'll be a good way to get most of the metal out of the way and then tune it up with the bar. He's over there looking for a drill bit.
I got a 3/4 so far.
I figured you'd have those things Dewey Decimal card filed system or something like that by now.
So it says Mr. Organized. And it tells us this. Maybe that I can't.
Oh, we can't see. You're just like me.
That's worn out.
80. That's good enough. I'll bore it the rest of the way.
I got
All right.
the bigger one.
Well, I need under an inch.
That's 1 inch.
I know, but 1 inch bit will make too big of a hole. I need 1 inch for this tap, but if you had a 7/8, that would be wonderful.
This is 7/64.
Let me see. 7/64s?
That's what it says.
It can't be 7/64s.
Well, I'll read it. And maybe some of it's wore out.
It's 57
57.
64s.
Yeah.
That's better.
All right.
7/64s. See if we can hold it like that. Do you have a chuck with a starter? You got to extend the quill out some.
Oh, that's right.
Keep on going.
Bit.
All right. How about some power, sir?
Press it in.
Didn't work.
Back a little bit.
Enough. Log it down. Must apologize for him. Keeps running into you guys. That's why he needs bigger aisles through the shop. Right?
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, what do we got to do?
Fast. It's a little fast.
Sir, use the low range of your, pull it out, there you go.
Forgot that.
The best part of an Axelson.
Mucho más fácil.
You're in your high gear now. All right.
One bar time.
Yep, I have the bar. to take a grinder and grind that off to
No,
where
you
it
ain't.
fits. Huh?
No, you're not grinding much.
How you going to ever hold it right?
I'll buy the right size.
You aren't big enough to hold the right size.
Hey. This is just a test to see if the dang thing's the right size anyway. Right now.
Come roll this in some for me. I don't have enough hands. Okay.
Right?
A little more. Good.
The bad part about a small bed lathe, you can move everything out the way. Huh?
Yeah, but you can afford the material for it. If I had the proper T-wrench, I could take and turn this on and go in there with it.
Yeah.
Now, advance this some here.
You can still put the crescent wrench on and do the same thing.
I don't like that because I can't hold it. With a tap wrench, you can lay one piece here and then hold on to it with the other.
Yeah.
I can't do that here.
You should have bought the right tap wrench.
I asked you what size. You said 3/4.
That's what I measured.
And that's what I brought. Yet your 3/4 inch won't work.
That's
No. This should be locked down. Lock that down. This is what you go, whoa, don't go so far. So it's got spring. So you watch that as it goes in. And then when the tap goes in, you advance it.
Gotcha. Wiggling.
It's wiggling. See, because you're off balance. I don't like this worth a damn.
You know what?
This sucks.
You can put one on one side.
No,
You put the wrench on the other side, it's the same
I
thing.
can't control you though. You gotta keep this back far enough where you have movement of your screw. Here's your quill.
We can do it like this. Go down. Right? I can get that. Okay? Right?
Let's just back it up now. Back it up.
You never showed them.
I haven't showed that. What am I supposed to be showing? Am I showing you, or
That's
you made that bottle?
Yeah.
God, you're good.
Forged this oxygen in acetylene bottle.
Oh, you mean you made something to hold said bottles?
Yeah.
Well,
See, I'm not a machinist, but I am a fabricator.
not everybody can be perfect.
This is true.
I don't even know we're recording. Okay. All right.
Back to the project.
Now, that's already started straight into that hole. This big ass bar tap wrench we're going to use means that it's going to be awful hard to do it in this. So, we're going to plan B.
Milling device. Put it on the mill, the vise.
Go put it on your just a regular vise.
Just regular vise.
We've already got it started and straight.
So it's straight.
And this is just a test nut. So if we put it like this,
Makes sense.
we can go around and round.
Yeah.
You go put it over there, and I'm going to go get my magic elixir out of the truck.
So hard.
Back it out enough. So clean this stuff up. Get it out. So
By the way.
you need to move it over too.
I don't want to crush it too hard because.
I understand, but
Yeah.
your tap's going to hit the bottom of this.
There you go.
Then you'll be going,
What the
hell's
What
wrong?
the hell is wrong?
I'll just be over here shaking my head.
Not much stuff in there right
Just
now.
take it all out.
Let me go brush it off. Well, I got it out.
The reason we're being so dang careful with this is that's an $80 tap from China, I guess.
I guess.
And it will take another 2 months for it to get a new one if we break it.
This is true.
Of course, it's nowhere near the quality of the American-made $800 tap. So we're taking it slow and easy.
No, what'd you do? Kind of expected it to be, right?
Now, hold on, let's move this thing up too. This is a special stuff. It's called Trim Tap Heavy. It is hands down the best cutting fluid I've ever had for anything. I hate to admit this, but I stole it from my high school machine shop teacher.
Alright. Well, look how much easier it is.
Well, it's just great. And let's move you guys to where you can watch Don in all his glory. And not just the back of Don's shirt. How's that? You'd rather be looking somewhere else? Okay. Sorry. You get what you pay for, okay?
Shit. That's a hand.
I feel like I need a drum. And beat the time. Boom, boom,
Yeah, no
boom,
shit.
boom.
This is going.
That Axelson 16 would just walk right through it if I put that on there with that tap handle. But I don't want to break that
It's
tap.
starting to cut through the full length. Wore me out, Lori.
Well, let me do it a little bit. You can beat. I'm wore out.
It's easier than doing what we were doing with it, right?
Well, to some certain extent. Doing it in the lathe gets it lined up right. And I'm pretty certain that this would cut just like hot butter,
Power cut it.
power cutting it. But this is a big tap for something to go wrong. We don't want things to go wrong on this.
It's going, it's getting there. Almost halfway through. It should actually get easier once you get to the end, I think.
Well, it depends on how much taper they put on this thing.
Sure. This doesn't feel like it's binding. There's some more of that juice on there. You don't have any juice at the top.
It's pretty expensive. You sure you want me to use it? This is yours, by the way.
Oh, thank you, gracias. Let me do something, Tag.
Huh?
You want?
No, I was just going to lube it up again.
It looks like it's cutting pretty good. You want to clean it off?
It's dropping down through the bottom. And these chips kind of hold this stuff. This is really thick. And it keeps it coming off on it.
You coming out?
Oh, that's right.
It's left-handed.
It's left-handed. Old habits die hard, you know?
Yeah. Not too many left-handed things to do. Should be pretty close. Right tool for the right job. Makes a difference.
Yeah. Tooling's about half the battle in anything you do.
Well, like I said, don't get aggravated when you come over here and I don't have something. You know I'm not a machine shop that's been in business for 20 years, right?
You live on Facebook Marketplace. Why don't you have everything?
Because whatever you need, obviously nobody had that they were selling yet that I bought. Almost through, dude. Is it getting any easier?
Yeah, it's fine. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to San Antonio, speaking of Facebook Marketplace. One of my subscribers said, why don't you get you some railroad rail?
Mm-hmm.
It makes excellent press brake die material. And so finally, after years, I have found a source. And I'll take you guys with me, and we will go see the source. He also makes anvils out of it.
I think it's true, pretty much.
Pretty much.
And a big question, does it fit lead screw?
That's the big problem.
That's the $1,000 question now.
Would you get a rag and grab underneath so this doesn't fall down and hit the floor? least your table stayed still.
Oh, this table's heavy. This sucker is heavy.
Okay, I'm on. It's
Alright, I
gonna,
got it.
all right,
Looks like a lead screw.
my job is done.
Let me blow it out some air.
I would take and clean it off with some lacquer thinner. I want to show people what we're doing. Come on. So now we got something going through it.
Got a little acetone now.
That'll work.
It's about enough to clean it. That's about it.
Tell you what, if you would throw that outside,
Like this?
yeah,
You need to
bring
grab
the cut back. I went over to my shop and got a better boring bar. I'm always buying old inserts too. You don't know what the heck they're from or what they're good for.
I'm gonna stain it red. I'm gonna stain it red.
They didn't have any Diet Cokes at the Jack in the Box. They didn't have any diet drinks from this fancy machine that would pour you anything. So that's a regular cherry Coke. I splurged.
You just want something to get out of there.
I got hands that can barely reach it.
Show the camera up close.
Don says, show you guys up close.
Alright, you're here.
So now, hold on. I'll wait for Eyewitness 13 News.
It's too tight.
It's too tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not deep enough. That was an inch and a quarter.
Okay.
I would have thought it'd been a little loose.
Okay, you got to also remember, a lot of these companies that made this stuff made things that were,
And I'd be standard.
yeah, they were in-house standards back then. Does it even start? Start it with the silver side that I faced off. Make sure that's the side you start. Yeah, start at that side.
Yeah, I tried both sides. Yeah, it starts, but didn't go far.
Well, if it's not going far, it's probably because it's not the right thread.
It lined up perfectly. If I take this tap and set it on here, it lines up perfectly with the thread. It's crooked. It's pulling it crooked.
Is the end of the shaft boogered up any?
No. No, it's nice. see. I take the tap. Stuff over here.
Okay. Hit my back again. Let me get in there and look. You're blind.
Yeah.
Get a piece of white paper. The only way it fits up if you do it at an angle. If you do it in parallel, there's no way in hell that fits.
So that's why it's going crooked. It's a different pitch,
Yeah.
different degree. Check that one.
Get the piece of white paper. Yeah.
That's the right pitch, isn't it?
Yeah. That'll work.
Whip.
Did you bought us both a Acme thread gauge? Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see that, please?
Yeah, the four. That's why I ordered it. The four fits on it. I knew it was a four. Right?
It's 4.
Yeah, and that's what that's supposed to be. Check the stupid tap. That looks perfect.
No, it's not perfect. See how? Yeah.
It's not deep enough.
Get the piece of paper.
Yeah, I can see it with my hands. It's not deep enough. It's too deep, huh?
Well,
Oh no, it's not lining up.
It's not lining up.
Nope. Figures Chinese. Check the nut. That don't line up either.
No, it doesn't.
You're gonna have to go back to plan 1.
Okay.
Single point thread. I'm sure everybody want to see the single point threading anyway. Tap and board.
Yeah, but tap was going to be easy.
Yeah, well, I tried, buddy.
You did.
Here's my best.